Okay, question number 10. How do we connect with people?
Oh, that's a big one, and it's an important one. And I want to actually refer to Mission Profit, my sales training company, because we have a system there called 80-20 sales efficiency. And that refers to the fact is that no matter what product you're offering or selling, everybody's not going to be interested in it. Okay? So typically, 80% of the results come from 20% of the people we talk to. Now, if you're comfortable with that ratio, the 80-20 rule, it's not something I invented, you'll realize that everybody that's on your list may not be interested, correct?
Sure.
How many people do you know that need to lose weight but are not motivated to take action?
There's quite a few.
How many people are always complaining about not having enough money, can't do this, can't do that?
Everybody.
But if you showed them something they could do in 10 hours a week, they'd say, oh, I'm too busy, or whatever. So everything's not important to everybody. So it's really important in network marketing for you to succeed to get off of your agenda. I'm so excited by this and that, and get onto their agenda. And we do that with one simple technique, asking questions. Probing is the most important thing we can do. Whether it's from the health perspective, as you're knowledgeable about, whether it's from the sales and business perspective that I focus on every day of my life, it's asking people questions. So I would call a contact of mine and say, Charlie, don't know if this is a good time for you to take a look at a business. I'm working on something domestically and internationally. I see a huge future. Didn't know if you wanted to take a look or not. Does it make sense to take a look? Now, what part of that couldn't somebody say?
Absolutely.
What would the equivalent health version be?
So I know that you're following plans. You've tried a lot of different diets. You're doing everything, and your issue is you're still not losing the weight, and to your own accountability, you're not able to stick to all the meals and the real food that you have to do. So if there was an option that you could actually replace a couple of your meals with a shake and it would still help you with your goals, would you be open to it?
Oh, if you could help me lose weight more conveniently, absolutely. So we're role playing here, of course, but by asking people questions, you get them to answer. And when they answer, their answers, if you are doing active listening, if you're listening to them and not just thinking, what am I going to say next? Their answers are going to tell you what to ask them next.
And you know you're active listening. I want to point that out. When you can actually repeat back the questions they're saying.
Which is often a good strategy. So what I heard you say is you look for a business if it met the following criteria. Or you'd be interested in certain products if it had the following outcomes. Right? So you're listening to people. People want to know that they're being heard. They want to know that they're not being sold. So the way to do this, and before we talk about technology and how we're connecting, we have to connect on a person-to-person level. And there is a really powerful saying in network marketing and in business in general, people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. And especially in network marketing, when you're talking with friends and family and colleagues and business people and people we know already, it's not just a one-time transaction with a stranger. You're making a commitment to building a business for a couple of years together. Don't you want to share with them that you have concern for them? And I know you're always looking for ways to enhance your health. I know you're always looking for ways to grow your business. Is this the right time to look at something? And I might say to somebody, Brooks, I know this is not the right time for you to look at something. I know you're in tax season. I know you're an accountant. All that's crazy. But there's something unusual going on. I felt compelled to share it with you for you to make your own assessment, your own decision, if the timing is right or wrong. Do we continue talking, or should we just end it now until after tax season? So everything ends in a question.